Good afternoon, everybody. This is Joey Barbera with Temple Fitness. In our next video blog, we're going to be discussing what is arguably one of the best exercises that you can do for your entire body. And that movement is the deadlift. The deadlift is a compound movement that utilizes nearly every single muscle in the body when doing it. It helps with increased muscle mass, increased muscle strength, core stability, and core activation. It also helps with functional strength, which is stuff that we use in our daily lives every single day. So it's very important. So let me take a minute just to show you how to deadlift properly, because it is very important that you do this movement as correct as possible to keep yourself in good.
Hey guys, Kelly here. So Joey's doing a vlog and I'm just going to interrupt right in the middle and kind of take over and just share a little tidbit with you. Do you guys know what it's like to live with the man that says to you at least once a day, "How does it feel to be married to the strongest man in Tennessee?" That's me. That's what we live with every day. The kids live with it. I live with it. It's pretty comical. So that's Joey, your trainer, strongest man in Tennessee, under 165 pounds in the deadlift. This is his trophy to prove it. Oh, okay. Pardon me. Joey just corrected me from the background that he's not just the strongest man in Tennessee, under 165 pounds in the deadlift. Pardon me, it's in the squat, the deadlift, and bench press. So, combine. See, I guess I'm not going to give my tidbit. Maybe Joey probably wants to show you his trophy. Right, Joey? Anyways, welcome to a little bit of my life, living with the strongest man in Tennessee. Hope you enjoy his vlog on the deadlift.
Alright, hey, so we're back. Now, we're about to demonstrate for you the deadlift, or actually I should say, Kelly's about to demonstrate the deadlift. Now, one of the things I like to add that I mentioned earlier is increased muscle mass. Now, ladies, I know you're concerned about this, but you don't need to be concerned. You simply do not produce enough testosterone to put out too much muscle mass. So, if that's what you were thinking, it's the reason why you shouldn't do the deadlift, let's rule that out right now. And I'm telling you, this is arguably one of the best lifts that you can do for your entire body. Kelly's going to start it off. She's going to place her feet. The bar's going to be in the middle of her foot being from heel to toe, not from shin to toe. So she's going to place it. The shins will be just a little bit off the bar. From here, what she's going to do is she's going to bend down, stiff leg, and grab the bar. And notice she's using an over-underhook, over-underhand grip. That is also called a hook grip. From here, with her butt up in the air, she's just going to drop her butt and raise her chest until her shins hit the bar. Once her shins hit the bar, she's going to keep her arms straight. She's going to have a nice flat back. She's going to have her head and chest up. And she's going to push from her heels, keeping that bar as tight as possible to her body, even driving it up or riding it up her shins through her upper quads. She's going to bring her hips through and lock it out at the top. So she sets it, she sets her butt down, keeps her arms straight, head and chest up, drives it up, bar's real tight, that looks good. And then she's going to return it down in a controlled fashion. And that's the deadlift. See, one more rep. Ways to actually look at the deadlift. This way here, taking it off the rack, is beneficial in the fact that if you got somebody that's first time deadlifting or you got somebody that's just trying it for the first time. One of the things you want to be careful of with these smaller plates on the bar is taking it down to the floor and touching the floor. That might be too much for somebody to start. So what I would recommend is you can either stack plates up here, and as the person comes down and deadlifts, touch the plate and drive it back up. Or you can take it here, work the muscle by unracking the bar, stepping out of the rack, and going ahead and going into your deadlift. Control, flat back, arm straight. But notice Kelly's only going to take it down, not take it down as far. She's going to go just below the knees and then drive it up. That's another way to do it to start it off. Now, if you were really training for a powerlifting competition or training for more power, then of course you'd want to go down to the floor with it, but you'd also be using bigger plates as well. This is going to train the muscle just as much as taking all the way down to the floor. So I'd actually probably recommend that you do it this way if you have the smaller plates on. Deadlift. I'm about to show you just my form and show you how I do it. You may notice one thing. You may notice that I don't have any shoes on, which is actually good in the deadlift. And the reason being, if you're deadlifting or even squatting, and you're wearing traditional sneakers, typically a sneaker will pitch you from heel to toe, will pitch you forward, which makes you put a little more pressure on your lower back. So if you're ever deadlifting or if you're ever squatting, ideally you want to be flat-footed. So I can wear a pair of wrestling shoes, I can wear a pair of Chucks, I could, you know, whatever sole is flat, is Vibrams are cool, is how you want deadlift or squat. I just take my shoes off and I go in my socks, no big deal. So to get back to it, I'm going to set my stance about vertical jump width. Shins are going to be slightly off the bar. Again, we've gone through this with Kelly. I'm going to reach down, grab the bar from here with my over-under grip. You can also go both over. Now, I know a lot of people that do that as well. I prefer the over-under grip though. My legs are going to be straight, and I'm just going to simply drop my butt until my shins hit the bar. And from there, I'm going to keep my chest up, head up, keep my arms straight, squeeze the weight up off the floor, drive it up, pop my chest, lock it out at the top, bring it back down under control, heels, feet through the floor, up. Thank you very much.